I'm
Alright,
queuing up a
so
music mix.
nice. Yeah, here we are, session 2 of the Caribbean game. A7X fan Ben and Xerix, and I was just
Hello.
I was just telling Xerix that yesterday I was finally able to plan a little bit of stuff, or a couple days ago, I guess. We're still kind of winging it, but we confirmed a few rules things. One of them is that the first city that a faction builds still costs 50 gold, because 10 gold for the first city doesn't really make much sense. So that's the one structure that doesn't have like a cheap level 1 build cost. And then I'll also try to detail some of the house rules that we're using from the thread and whatnot. So.
Yep. Okay, where did my guys go?
I know
I found the Dutch.
That's the tough part.
Oh, there's the English.
Yeah, we're on turn 41. 2 turns left until the next change. Resource change, anyway.
Yep. Upon which the Spanish might be in trouble.
Yeah, possibly. Oh yeah, plus, yeah, their Grenadines are not going to produce resources on their own.
Well, there's still islands to their south that'll probably be valuable, maybe.
Yeah, sometime. I did do a little stats stuff on the islands, because we're doing those bonuses eventually. But it's pretty much even so far. 4 of the resources have been found on 3 islands, and then there's 2 resources that have been found on 2 islands. So it's not like lumber is like the most popular by far or anything, or it's not like metals,
yeah,
CG3 or anything. I remember in my economy edition game, the first time I used the resources, textiles was like huge, especially for the English.
Yep. Are you hearing the race cars, or no?
No, I'm not hearing anything, no.
Alright, good. Hopefully this doesn't echo like it did on the podcast when we used it that one time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure what to do with the hound for a sec. Let me check what's valuable right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong button.
I think luxury is in medicine still for the next.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's what everything's worth face value.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a lumber island. Alright, I'm gonna send the hound north.
Mm-hmm.
Words. They might come back here. They because they like how that island looks.
Yeah.
And that does it for them. And the Spanish are down here somewhere. There they are.
Yeah, this mic comes through more clearly on my end too, like a decent bit better. Yeah.
Alright, so the MS is gonna explore, and we are gonna find... I'm gonna find 3. That's metals. Oh, that's good, I guess. That's very nice.
Something they haven't found yet. So.
Yeah. Alright, so that was the explore action. I'm assuming I can take the things.
Oh yeah.
Alright, then let's take, I think, 5 of them.
Nice.
I can scroll down where the deck bites are. There we are. The Morningstar. Oh yeah.
And then for people watching, if a wild island is very close to a faction's home island, like maybe 6S or especially less, and you can get there in like 1 turn with an extra action or less, or just 1 action, the island's not going to produce resources much, because has like a lot of abuse potential, because then it becomes like a problem. The faction can just take a ton of resources from that island only. And the French, if we didn't make that ruling, the French would run into that problem too with Marie Gallant, hope you pronounce it.
Yeah. I think St. Lucia is far away enough to where it'll still produce resources.
Oh,
Unless, I'm sending the crystal ball there to run gold.
yeah. Yeah.
But,
Almost no ships are that fast, though, so, yeah.
yeah.
No, it's definitely fine.
Let's see. Yes. There's a
Yeah,
San Leandro looking to catch up.
Yeah, like
Let's
the Dutch,
see.
like Saba and St. Eustatius are a little bit more than 6S, so it should be okay. So.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go back south to. Grab some of these.
For the last time, or at least for a while, anyway.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. And I was thinking, one of the things I think I forgot to email you about is whether these neighboring islands close to home islands are considered part of the home island. So I think maybe you can't just launch from them automatically, but I think you could build additional structures on them as if they were home islands. So like instead of paying 100 gold for a military port, you could just spend 20 gold and get a level 1 shipyard. So it's kind of like an extension, but it's not fully like a home island as well.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. And there might be
that's
some...
like a unique case, and these ones and for the Dutch ones as well. What is it for them? It's
they don't have
like
one
a pan or something.
Wait,
no, Nevis and St. Kitts.
Oh yeah, if they
decided to settle there.
Yeah, that would
if they had settled there.
Mm-hmm.
As it is, they're on St. Eustace or whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I believe I am done with the Spanish. I'm gonna hold on to the gold for now.
Nice.
Bring back the valuable stuff on the next turn, most likely.
Yep. Cool. All right. So the Dutch are up.
Then we'll see what I do.
Yeah. All right. So the Dutch.
Average like crew.
All right. So I'll do SAT for Cable Tasman, and he got it. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna unload the first island upgrade of the game, which is a colony.
Bum, 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 bum.
So having a colony on an island gives control of that island to a player. Other players may no longer take resources from that island. Blah, blah, blah. And then they can be upgraded to ports and stuff. And then... So we're doing it a little different from economy. I'm just going over the rules partially for myself. And then, so she's going to unload the token and the 10 gold as a free action. But then the upgrade can't function until next turn, of course. Alright. So I'm going to, for now at least, I'm going to put a colony picture upgrade on it. And we can just do a double token.
Yeah.
If we want some other time.
I think the colony marker will work.
Yeah.
Like once it gets to the island, I think the colony marker works fine.
Mm-hmm. I got my 10 gold. Nice. Alright. And then just gonna load medicine as well. And then second action, start going home. And then Luis has 2 cargo spaces. She's gonna dock as well. And then I've got a new ship ready to sail out, the Heemskirk. So she's gonna sail out for the first time ever. And the Lemon is back with more medicine. She's gonna dock that home. I'm just gonna flip those because I'm converting them right now to gold. And then I can get a mast up on the Galleass. So she'll be fully constructed at the end of next turn. And then so those are my actions. And then I'm gonna spend whoops. Yeah, that infantry could be annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I have 22 gold, but I'm just... Oh wait, I forgot to see what it costs. Alright, let's see this here. I'm trying to get a level 2 tavern for the Dutch. And yep, it's 20 gold to upgrade, so I'm going to spend all but 2 of the gold they have on that. Alright, so they're the first faction to have a fully upgraded tavern, so now they can get named crew, and that's going to be it for them. So now it's back to the French, who have decided that Guadalupe will be their home island, but now they have to actually do something about it, because they still don't have a shipyard. They have 6 gold, but not... Oh, they have 2 lumber, so if that goes up in value soon, that would be good. Robert de La Salle is going to go back to Mary Gallant. And then... Looks like the Jukes is just going to head north. I thought about how the admirals could have, or the leaders of their fleet, in terms of the locations, like they get to the islands first, they could leave like arrows pointing north, like on the beach in the sand, and then that would tell them, or maybe like lumber after they explore, they could dump like some logs or something. But,
make a sign.
yeah. Alright.
We'll just cut down some palm trees and make a giant arrow. Should work.
Yeah. Alright, the French are done too, so back to you. Turn 42.
Alright, and is it a resource change, or do we get one more squeeze out of it?
Yeah, I got one more turn. I'll go change that right now.
Alright. Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, so the Hound docks, let's find out what's there. Well that's good now. Might as well keep it. Give them some parity. Alrighty, so Hound has found,
Luxuries on Anguilla.
yeah, luxuries. And already moved the Cumberland, which is now, I'm realizing, dreadfully slow. So, yeah, back on to the Spanish. They are down here somewhere. There they are.
Yeah, right now I'm liking 20% zoom. It feels about right. Now we've explored 18 islands out of 75.
Yup. Move those on up. I'll be converting them shortly. Did I put a helmsman on the Morning Star? But if I did... Yeah, I did. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going over some house rules for anybody listening, and for us too. There's so many rules. Marines are now a generic crew. They cost 5 points.
Ooh.
We have the Marine keyword. Named Marines cost the same as usual, but they get 2 shots per shoot action instead of 1. Since generic Marines are generic crew, they are subject to the no stack rule. However, named Marines work the same as normal. They can stack. If multiple generic Marines are present on the same island or territory, they can all be given shoot actions. Forts can be set on fire. When an enemy ship comes within range of a fort's guns, that fort may fire 1 cannon.
Trying to use some return fire rules.
Yeah, just with the forts, really.
All right. Let's see, where are the upgrades? Here they are. All right, let's see. How much gold did the Spanish have? There's some of it. There's the rest of it. Oh, okay, so the shipyard's already at level 2. Ooh, okay. Alright, well. Spend 30 gold to upgrade the tavern to level 2.
Nice.
And to upgrade the shipyard to level 3.
Oh.
Oh, wait, oops, hang on. Oh, shoot, did that wrong.
Would you need 50 gold, or?
Yeah, I would. I've only got 30. Oh. Okay, never mind then. Okay, then, just the tavern. Okay, so that's... I need some change. Alright, there's that. And you can go on ahead. I'm going to take a quick picture or two.
Okay, let's see. Alright. Disable Tasman SAT roll. Nope. Not this turn. Keep going. Now it's kind of like a hedge your bet, maybe. The Dutch probably aren't going to have medicine on Sava be valuable for very long. It might drop like crazy right now.
Yeah,
this turn.
maybe.
Yeah. It's already like autopilot for me to send their ships northwest. So especially because they explored northwest for like when they only had the Prince Willem. All right. Well,
Yeah.
they did what they could. No launching this turn for them. So back to the French. And Labelle is going to take exiles from Marie Gallant, probably for the only time. And then the Jukes made a mistake. Her crew, maybe they had too much rum or something similar, but they need they need to load their lumber back up because they were gonna, or at least they're gonna load. Oh, they're gonna load 2 lumber. Yeah, and then 1 medicine from Dominica. And then the Turan has finally reached land. The last starting ship reached
Huzzah!
land. Yeah. So Martinique landed at again. And she's going to load lumber as well. And I'm done. Oh, so we got to do the change. Oh, this will be exciting. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'll do... Whoops. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I hit backspace instead of CTRL-D for delete. I'm so used to it. Alright, so big resource change. This one's going to be for values. 6? Okay.
Oh, wow. So things just flip. Oh, wait, no, they continued.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So luxuries crash, everything else is one higher, I think. Something like that. And then...
Oh, yeah.
I think so. To make sure.
Yeah. Things basically flip-flopped. Lumber's worth 2, luxuries are worth 1, medicine's worth 5, food's worth... Oh, sorry, medicine's worth 6, food's worth 5.
Yeah.
Metals are 4, and textiles are 3. Oh, good.
Yeah.
So the metals coming home on the Morning Star went up in value. That's good.
Nice. Yeah, and the Dutch stay
Well, not good for the English.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And it's going to be for 8 turns. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty solid change.
Uh-huh.
Alright. You're up. Turn 43.
Righto. Okay. Yeah, no, wrong one. For P. Alright, the Hound is going to head south and try to find that food island again. They have a vague idea of where it is. And that's it for them. On to the Spanish. Ah, almost home. Alright, so the Grenadines now stop producing resources, right?
Yep. Yeah, I
Right,
just deleted the textiles from Marie Gallant.
Alright, Monarch is going to do a drive-by and head back down to, I believe it's Grenada, to try and find medicine.
Nice.
Alright, and that does it for them.
Cool. Alright. The Dutch, they hedged their bets, but they made a mistake in hindsight. The Liman should have gone northwest, but they didn't really count on medicine staying valuable. Alright, SAT roll. Nope, not this turn either. But she is going to dock. Dutch are going to be rich here, that's for sure.
Right, hang on a second, I'm going to go for a teeny bit.
Yeah. And the Liman's going to go northwest. And the Gallias is now ready to sail out. Okay. And she does have a helmsman. Whoops. Nice. She's zooming out. SLS. I'll move the Heemskirk first, though. If she can't quite get there. The Gallias. I guess the first ship in the game to be launched from a level 2 shipyard. It's going to go back to, or go to Saba. First time for her. Luis is coming home. Get home next turn. And the Dutch, via the Prins Willem, just brought home a lot of gold. So 5 medicine just brought home by the Prins Willem times 6 gold would be 30. So they've got 32 now. which they're going to spend at least most, if not all of it. Alright, let's see. I made some notes on a launch plan, so I already know what ship and crew I want, at least for the first one. And after that, figure it out. So the Dutch are going to launch the Duifken with Willem Janssen. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Dutch are launching the Duifken with Willem Janssen, which is a historical linked combo from my set.
Nice.
Yeah. Once my spreadsheet loads. I did finally renumber it, and there's a ton of blanks in the spreadsheet still, so it's not like there's actually that many game pieces, but even without the odd-numbered LEs at the end, it's already numbered to about 400, so...
Nice.
Yeah, so it's probably at least 350 game pieces just from the common, uncommon, rare rarities, and then I think I'm on Historical Custom number 36 or something like that. So
yeah.
I just like how consistent it is. I think that's one of the keys, because it's kind of difficult, and even it's really time consuming to try to do like big sessions where I make a ton of customs. I did that when I first created the Dutch, but it kind of wears on you. Like you spend like hours on Wikipedia on end, and like, a lot of the stuff, especially the ships, they start to sound really familiar.
Yeah.
And I've been liking the crew, especially lately. It's pretty fun. Alright, so the Duifken is the newest Dutch ship. Six points, 2 mass, SSS move, 3 cargo, link to Willem Janssen. Guns are 4S, 5S.
Okay, level 2 tavern. That means I can...
That's what I'm doing. Got a named crew.
Nice.
Link to Willem Janssen. And Willem Janssen was a real-life Dutch explorer. In my custom set, he's linked to this ship, the Duifken, 6 points, and he's got Helmsman Explorer and then S Explorer for his abilities.
Okay.
So that was 12 of 32 gold. Let's see. I'll get the structures real quick.
Yeah.
They have exactly 20 gold, so I think they're going to upgrade the shipyard to level 3.
The Dutch?
Yep.
I thought that was 30 gold it took.
No, that's to get the level 4 shipyard, and then it's 40 to get the level 5. Like the goal to upgrade column, or row, I should say. That's the goal to upgrade that shipyard to the next level. So.
Okay.
Alright, and then that'll be all their gold for this turn. So they get level 3 shipyard. Dutch are doing pretty well here.
Uh-huh.
Alright, Deutschkin is up top, and then the French are next. But they're not doing quite so well so far. Slower start, but oh well. Robert de La Salle is going back home with the only load of textiles from Marie Gallant, and then the Jukes is going to resume her slow pace at L, go due north to try to meet up with De La Salle, and the Terran is also going to go due north, pretty much, with lumber, and I'm done.
Alright. Okay, English. Alright, that's the English taken care of. Let's see. Ooh. Morningstar docks. Alright, that there. Alright, and metals are worth 4 gold apiece. Alright, so time to do some converting.
Nice.
And maybe some spending.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, dang it. Hello. More than I thought. Okay, so... Nice. Okay, let's see. Alright. I believe we're going to begin constructing 2 ships.
Nice.
For the Spanish. Let's see. Where are they? Oh, they're both right here. Okay, 1. And then 2. Alright, I'm going to have to move my mic so I can type.
Yeah. Oh, the French were gonna cash in. I forgot about that. Oh well, this turn will be good.
Yeah. If you want to start going ahead for them while I figure out the launch stuff right here, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Especially when there's no contact yet between factions.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so the Dutch get amassed up on the Deutschkin. Heemskerk is going to load medicine for the first time. Same with the galley husk. Looks like they're in position. Nice. Able Tasman SAT, got it. Nice. Dutch have all the luck so far. It's getting extreme.
Yeah. Well, they were a dominant faction for a while.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely. This is like,
maybe once the English get going, things will get different.
Yeah. This is like Dutch making up for not being a faction in the WizKids.
Like the first three.
Yeah, they're getting revenge. Long-awaited arrival, that's for sure.
Yep. Let's see. I have to make change again. Oh, that's okay. Okay. And that takes care of that. I think we're both busy doing launch stuff.
Yeah, the Dutch are about to. Yeah, yeah, they have a level 3 shipyard, so they're gonna start work on their first 3-mast ship. Yeah, it's called the. It's kind of one of the weirder customs. It's called the Oliphant. 9 points, 3 masts, 6 cargo, S move. All 3 cannons are 5S, and has a negative ability that says this ship cannot load lumber or metals. So, so
that's oddly resource specific.
Yeah, the cargo is great. Everything else is bad, basically, which is why it's 9 points for 6 cargo. But they're planning to run medicine with it, so.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
That's nice, I guess. Alright, did a quick picture of that. Joining the fleet for the Spanish are the El San Francisco and the South China Seas version of the El Algeciras.
Nice. Those are two of my...
Algeciras. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly.
Yeah.
And there's helmsman for each ship with the tavern.
Nice.
Once they're finished constructing, then the helmsman, thematically, then they come on board.
Yeah.
I'm just paying for them now. It's easier.
Yep. Those are actually two of my favorite Spanish ships, especially the Algeciras.
Yeah, I have both of them in my own collection. I don't use them as often as I would like to.
Yeah.
Maybe for this summer's campaign. I mean, I have to be Spain for this summer.
Yeah.
Since I've not been Spain in any of the campaigns we've played.
And that's surprising, because they're one of your favorites.
Yeah. And I like the Spanish.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cards. Oops.
Alright. Yeah, the Dutch launched, and they're done, so I'm going back to the French.
The French.
Who...
That outrageous accent. We're offending everybody.
Build their first shipyard, if all goes well here. Bell docks again. Unloads some textiles. And before I launch, I'll do the other ships. Or not launch, but whatever. Alright, so the French are going to cash in. They had 6 gold from luxury, or from something else, I should say. Got 3 textiles. They're going to cash in those 3. So that's going to be 9 gold. So that brings them to 15. And I think they'll stop there. So they're going to spend 10 gold to get a shipyard up and running.
Oh wow, go France.
Yeah. Alright, so at the south end it's going to be the lumber pile. The shipyard's off to the left. And then they have 5 gold left over. Not cashing in the lumber. And that's it for them. So that's the end of the turn.
Alright.
Now there's 6 turns left until the next change.
Yeah. Probably not long enough for any faction to really get a whole bunch of any of the valuable stuff. But you never know.
Yeah. I mean, the Dutch are raking it in with the medicine. But
yeah. The Cumberland can finally see the Hound again.
Nice.
Ah! And there goes the Hound. It's gone now. The time I actually get those, the resources will probably change.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, here we are. Alright, masked up on each of those guys. Morningstar, go back.
This is also the type of thing where we'll probably like read the rule set over in like a month and like see something that we were supposed to do from the start that we totally forgot.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. And for anybody, if anybody watches this, part of the reason for that is because we came up with the world rule set in 2016, and we haven't really, we've gone over the rule set to change it, of course, but we haven't. It's still not as fresh in our minds as it was back then, unfortunately. So,
all right,
we'll reacquaint as we go along.
Yep. Ooh, avoid the reef.
Yeah, those are the rest of the grenadines.
Yeah. Alright, so what did we decide about for resources on a faction's home island? Like we can only resource one of them once per turn or something?
Oh yeah, I forget, now there's some new noise, I don't know what that was, but,
it was my fan starting to vibrate, I think, so I turned it off.
It sounds like something like crank, like going around or something, like a wheel or something. I don't know, I can't remember, we might have to look at the emails, but it might have been when they have a city or something, can't remember. We can try to look through it on our turns.
Yeah, well, I'm done for the Spanish, so you can go ahead and take yours. I'll go and try and find it.
Alright, cool. Alright, so they have 2 ships under construction, one of which is almost done. They've got ships coming home, medicine. And then SAT roll for Able Tasman. Nope, not this turn. And that's it for the Dutch, so back to the French. We can finally launch soon. Robert de La Salle knows he found medicine to the south on Dominica, so he's going to go go back there and see if he can meet up with his old fleet mates. And the crew of the Chiron can sight Dominica, and the French are done. Alright, 5 turns until the next change. I can try to look for the ruling now.
Okay, I think I found
Oh, you found it?
the thing about, yeah, we talked about. I'm gonna put it into the vassal chat, so I just cloned like my response to like your initial question.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of large. So per round, that's like every time we come around. Back to me.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so they have to have all 4 structure types.
Up to at least level 2 in order to get 2 of whatever's on their home island per turn.
Yeah. Should we do
so
level 1 for 1, I guess? Probably?
Well, we could just have it such that they can only take one of them with what they have right now, but if they want to get more than one, they have to get everything and upgrade it to level 2 to get 2 of them.
Okay.
So right now, the Spanish and the Dutch, and I guess the French, they could take 1.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
For the French, it would be, I think, luxuries.
Yep.
And then the Dutch, that is, where'd their home island go?
Yeah, they can get
I think that
lumber.
would be lumber for them?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so they get 1 of those per round.
Okay, yeah, starting this round. That makes sense.
Yeah, starting this round, alright.
Okay, cool.
Alright, English. Alright, there goes the Cumberland. Alright, how does my audio sound if I put my mic there? How's it sound?
Sounds pretty good. Pretty similar.
Alright, cool. I'm going to just leave it there then, because it's off my keyboard, so I can do things without having to acrobatically move my fingers. Alright, Hound. I'm just going to take some of these metal-y things. Or whatever number 4 is. I keep getting confused between like the resource table I made for my games and yours.
Oh yeah, it's food for this one.
Ah, good old food. Space. I got room for 2. I shall take both. Right. And I think what they're going to do is they're going to sail back eventually to St. Martin. And they're probably going to try to convert that into their home island.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Alright, the Spanish. Okay. Morningstar is back off on her way. Let's see. I'll keep the San Leandro they return. I'm going to do something with it. And get a second mast up for both of these guys. Down in the south. Okay, 1 food, which right now is worth 5. I'm going to turn that into a helmsman for the San Leandro. That's 5 minus 2 becomes 3. There's a fleet point. Alright. Okay, so that's all done. You're up.
Cool. Let's see. Have the Doifkin move first. She sails out for the first time. Oliphant is still being built. Gallias comes home with resources. He cashed in right away. Oops. I got the SAT. Oh. Huh, I got a little lag for once. Oh, it's gone already. Never mind.
That's nice.
Alright, so they add that to their pile and cash in. Giving them 19 total gold. And now it's going to go back to the French. And the Jukes and LaBelle can finally see each other again. First time in a while.
Yeah.
The Tyrone is coming up on them as well. And then the French are going to launch something, I guess.
Begin construction.
Yeah, I only have 5 gold, but might as well use it. Alright, yeah, you can go, though.
Alright. Let's find my Englishmen. There they are. Alright, so the Cumberland is going to keep sailing for St. Martin. She's nearly there. And the Hound is going to make her way that ways as well. Spanish. Morningstar is going to dock. I'll load up some more of them. At the cost of cargo space, but now we're speedy. Up goes the San Leandro. Okay, the Monarca is going way back down south to Granada, gonna take a full cargo. By the time she gets back, these will probably not be worth whatever they're worth right now. Alright, and I believe that the Algeciras and Francisco may now be given move actions. Okay. Oh, too far. Alright, and last but not least, let's do this little thing. Do S after loading treasure. That looks good. generate 1, 4. Yeah, generate 1 food. And let's see, done. Ugh.
Alright. Okay, I just got to give you pictures of the developments.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Spanish have a nice operation down there.
Yep. I'm looking at the thread and fortress. Is that like literally like a fort piece?
Yeah, ideally it would
Okay.
be. I don't know if we'll be able to fit it though, so we'll see.
Maybe instead of like having the infantry dude, we'll have the fortress instead, and just like say the infantry guy is hiding in it.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, let me take a look at the structures. Hmm.
Alright, so Dutch. Up next. So this will become pretty obvious soon anyway. So the Dutch are sending one of their greatest explorers, Willem Jansoen, due west, and the Deutsch can explore new lands.
Off into the great blue yonder.
Spirit of
They're
exploration.
going that a ways.
In the
Hopefully they
spirit of
don't die.
exploration. In the spirit of exploration.
Mm-hmm. In the spirit of getting rich, we're gonna stay here and make money.
That too. That simultaneously.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Like,
Whoops. Huh. I think I moved the Heemskerk too far. I think I thought it was a different ship. Oops. Yeah, this thing is slower than that. I thought it was the Muis.
whoops.
Oh.
Yeah. Is it worth it to start experimenting with the government stuff and like have a faction buy at City Hall? Or is it like, shall we wait a little bit and get down the road with that?
Oh, well, we can. The City Hall doesn't have to be bought, though. It's just kind of part of the establishment, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, we decided that a long time ago. Alright, the Dutch are done. Well, they can launch, but they're not going to right now, I guess. Maybe, though, you have to have a city before you can have a free City Hall. So the City Hall comes with, like, the level 1 city, perhaps.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah. So we could do that way.
Alright, so then the next thing the Spanish are going to try to do is probably... I think they're going to focus on what they're doing already.
Yeah.
Leave
Yeah,
all the governing stuff a little bit later down the line.
Yeah, the Dutch have been thinking about politics a little bit the last few turns, but...
Yeah.
As valuable as the medicine is, it still takes a while to get anywhere with anything, really. So, which is good.
Yeah. How many rounds do we have? 4 more with current values, I think. Since a tavern can only be upgraded to level 2 at max, maybe we just like 2 of them right next to each other.
Yeah, you could do that. Oh.
I'll probably do that in the Spanish turn.
Yeah, the French are done. So that's that. So there's 3 turns left until the next resource change.
Dun 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 dun. Alright, move the Hound first. Oh, so close. It's going to be a meeting of the minds on the island of St. Martin amongst the English.
Nice.
Alright, yay, they're doing things. Okay, meanwhile, way back down here in the Southland, in the southern area. Alright, at the end, we got to St. Lucia. Only has room for 2. Because I added the helmsman. Blasted add in my mix. Alright, I'll deal with it later. And there goes that one. Alright, let's do a little counting. No, changing. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of that because my tavern's already at level 2. There we go. That looks nice. Generate 1 more of them, and let's convert some stuff. I go those, and let me check the values on these things. Five and 4, okay. Alright, and it's 20 or 30 gold to go from a level 3 to go to a level 3 shipyard. Is it 20 or 30?
Yep,
20. Okay then. Then.
Yep,
That's...
and then 30 to go to level 4, 40 to go to level 5, and then that's it. Or else 5 would be free if it was a different.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alright, well, spend 20 gold for the Spanish to upgrade that shipyard to level 3.
Nice.
Clone. Delete. Alright, and I'm essentially done, so you can go on ahead and start.
Cool. Willem Jansoon is sailing into the unknown.
Sailing into the great unknown. Nothing bad will ever happen. Hang on a sec, I'll be right back.
Yep. The Oliphant sails out for the first time. Slow but capacious, as Captain Mike would say. SAT for Abel Tasman, nope. But she still gets home with 30 gold, basically. The resources are valuable. And the Heemskirk gets home as well with another 12, pretty much. So this is the lemon. Nice. Make sure I know which I'm moving. Gallias is quite fast here. And so is the Meath. Alright. The Dutch have been the first to do a lot of things. And that's going to continue here. Because I think they're going to build the first city of the game. Which is going to make things pretty wacky. Oh boy. So each city structure costs 50 gold, even the first one. So it doesn't get, like I said earlier, it doesn't get the discount for being a level 1. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dutch are cashing in 7 medicine for 42 gold.
Dang!
They're adding it to the 19 to make 61. And they're going to build the first city. Oh, great.
Is that what you're using the UT marker for, or is that just like, this is how much gold I've
No,
got?
yeah, that's the gold I'm keeping track of right now.
Alright.
Yep. So the city definitely isn't going to fit on Home Island. The city hall really isn't going to either, so...
Well, not on an island that size.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe one of those big fat ones.
Yeah. Alright, let me write the... I gotta record this in the doc and whatnot. Alright, so the Dutch are first to get a city, and therefore they also get a free city hall along with it. So now they're free to start politicking, as one could say.
Oh boy.
Yep.
The craziness begins.
Yeah, this is one of the things we've been waiting for, so I'll try to explain it to anybody listening. And I can refresh both of our memories at the same time.
Yeah.
They had 61 gold. They still have 11, so I think they're going to launch something too. I just got to take a peek at what. Just try to figure this out. Yeah, they're probably going to launch a ship, I think. So level 1 city gives...
Now you get to tax them.
Yeah, no, not until the populace is some high
Oh yeah,
level.
that's right.
I forget what it was, but yeah, city does give populace +3 per turn. Starting next turn, of course, because they just did the upgrade here. Just gotta try to find another ship to launch. Oops. Yeah, I'm heavily considering trying to get an SSD for this computer.
Yeah.
Would help. Yeah. All the reviews were like raving about it, so I think it would definitely be a good idea for me.
Mm-hmm. Trip to good old ye Amazon.
Yeah. Or eBay.
Yeah.
Alright, the Dutch are going to build a ship after all, the Pira. It's a 6-point ship that was actually, it's in their starting fleet for the World game, which is why I recognize the name. So it's literally sitting on the Netherlands in that game file, which will be dormant for who knows how long. War cargo. And no ability. Basic ship. I'll have 3 gold left over. Pura is under construction. Helmsman aboard. Alright, so now I'm finally back to the French. And their newest ship, Le Pic, can sail out their first launch.
There we go.
And the Terran and La Belle will cross paths, so the Terran is finally happy.
Yep, seen some countrymen. Yeah, it's like, there's another human! I forgot what they looked like. I've just been staring at Ugly Joe. He's got like a wart the size of an apple on the size of it on his nose. I don't know how he breathes. I think he might have scurvy. We call him Ugly Joe for a reason.
Alright, and they don't really have any... They're not going to launch, so I'm done.
Yeah.
And there are 2 turns left until the next change.
Oh,
quick.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go in quick now.
Yeah.
Alright, the Hound is going to dock in at St. Martin and talk with the Cumberland people, and everyone agrees this is going to be their home island.
Nice.
Okay, so let's see.
So St. Martin goes to the English.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see, the Hound has 2 of those and 2 of them. Alright, so they got to pay 10 gold for one thing right now?
Yep. Or, well, they don't have to now. Like, the French couldn't at first, but...
Well, the Hound has 2, I think it's food?
Yeah, if they can, they might as well, probably.
Just keep going back up to the chart here, number 4. Yeah, they've got 2 food, and the Cumberland has textiles.
Nice.
So they've got a total of 13 gold. Whoa, what did I just... For Pete's sake. Alright, so they're going to cash those in, convert everything. Oh, dang it. Now I've got a little bit of lag.
Huh.
Alright, it should fix itself though. It's not too terribly bad.
Mhm.
Oh. Dang. Okay, hang on. Okay, so that's going to become a 3 coin. Those two guys are going to go away and become... I think their shipyard is what they're going to do first. They're going to get a shipyard.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's their shipyard there. Kind of. And let me see. Coin number 3, that's what the textiles are worth. Delete that. And down to the Spanish. They're running a nice little operation. Put the marker on that island. Alright, 1 second. Morningstar, not quite fast enough to get there. Shoot the gap with the Leandro. Okay, and those guys all load stuff up, so I'll just deal with that down here.
Yeah, another thing about my computer is the internet tabs like reload when I click on them after a while. So that's annoying because that costs me time sometimes.
Yeah, it happens sometimes to me as well, but not often.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. Take a quick picture of the English, and you can start going on ahead.
Cool. Alright. So Dutch. There they are. So Willem Jansoon continues his trek west. The Doifkin. Alright, SAT right now. Nope. Now Abel Tasman hasn't gotten his SAT in a while, but it's quite alright.
I'm going to move the English deck plates from way over in the east to north of them somewheres.
Yeah. I almost did that with the French, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet with theirs. I just
I see you did that with the Dutch.
Yeah, that was last session, first session.
Alright.
Alright. So the Dutch get their first city, they get the first population increase. It's like people are being born, I guess.
Yep.
So they go from base of 1, so they get the level 1 city, they get +3 per turn. Their populace is now at 4 units.
Yay, good for them.
Yeah, this is exciting.
With a level 2 tavern, you'd think there'd be some people getting born.
Yeah. And then I think they're gonna launch something, but I don't know yet what's gonna happen here. They're definitely gonna cash in.
Hmm. Hooey. Forgot to do that. Oh well. Let's see.
Two, 3, so that's 18. 3, 21. Okay. They just need one more. Okay. Hang on. Thought you're gonna launch something. Gotta.
Ooh.
Die roll 6. They're gonna cash in one of their lumbers. They have 23 gold now.
Nice.
Yeah, they're gonna build another historical linked combo, as usual. They're gonna get the Rittershap with Philips van Almond, who I forget what he was like in real life, but I'll look it up for the battle report.
Let's see. Your Age of Sail is extremely English powered. Let's see what's there for the Spanish. I don't think much.
Yeah, not yet, but eventually. Yeah, I've added a lot of stuff lately. So that's good. Oops. Yeah, I see you on there. It says anonymous anteater. All right, Rittership is their new ship. So 12 for the ship, and then Philips van Almond is hired for 7 gold. All right. So I think that's it for the Dutch. Good turn there. And I think that's it. Should be it.
And the politics begins.
Yeah. All right. So the French are next, and Labelle returns to Dominica and loads medicine, which is probably about to plummet in value right when Robert de La Salle wants it to be valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a two-pronged mission though by De La Salle, because medicine is valuable, and then he also gets to confirm with the Jukes and the Terran that he's not dead, and that they do have an island set up in the north, so they can continue going that direction and find Guadalupe. I got a tiny bit of lag. Terran's lumber tokens are stuck in midair.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah. It's funny how the Skype doesn't lag at all, and like the mouse doesn't lag, but then like the module is like frozen. Okay, there we go. Alright, back. And then the peak goes south. And she hails the crew of the Jukes.
It's like, hey, people!
Yeah, they
We
meet
have
for
wine!
the first time. We have medicine.
Well, that too.
And
sometimes they're the same thing.
and then the French are still not going to launch, but they might, if the resource change is really good, they might do a big, get a small windfall next turn. Alright, so, or no, 2 turns for now. 1 turn left, now it's your turn, and this is the last turn of this current change, so cash out if you need to.
Yeah. Well, the English, like, literally spent almost everything they had, or cashed everything in on the last turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Dutch do that like every turn.
Yeah. Alright, the Cumberland is gonna go northward toward Anguilla, looks like.
Yeah.
It's a reasonable trip for a ship with her speed. The Hound is gonna go back to get more food, I think is what it is. Alright, and that's it for them. They're done. Now the Spanish, on the other hand, there's that, docks. Oh, come on. Oh well. The Leandro is within spitting distance, but isn't docked.
Oh.
It's annoying. Oh well. Oops. Too far. Alright, these lads up here, they've got things in their hold and they want to unload them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. About even. And for Pete's sake. Alright, the metals on the Morning Star are going to be cashed in, along with the 1 generated food token. Oh, hey, come on. So let's see. Metals. Yep, okay. Let's see. This is what they already have.
Yeah, factions can only tax their populace if it is greater than 200. So it's gonna feel
Yeah, it's going to be a while before we can tax them.
Yeah.
Be complete autocrats. Okay, and going from a level 3 to a level 4 shipyard is 30 or 40 gold?
30.
30. Alright, sweet. Alright, so I hold on to that there, and all the rest of this gets deleted. And that's what the Spanish will do, go from 3 to 4.
Mm-hmm. Wow, nice. Getting ready for some galleons.
Yup. A few ships that have 6 cargo or more.
Nice.
Plus crew, you know, all that other stuff.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so that does it for the Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So your turn, and then we get to have some fun with resources.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. Alright. So first the Dutch get their populace. Yeah, they get their populace up to 7. Exciting. Alright. I kind of accidentally looked ahead, but from now on with Willem Jantzoon and the Deutschkin, I'm going to try to not look to the west of the actual ship. I'm just going to, like, let the movement take my screen to the left. That'll be fun.
Nice.
Yeah. Abel Tasman, SAT. Nope. He's in a drought.
Yeah.
A luck drought. What the Dutch have been considering, though, I'll give full disclosure, I think we can make named crew politicians if they come onto land. I don't know, it's very
Convoluted and odd.
Yeah, it's kind of hazy. The rules are very open-ended, to say the least, and we probably might have to clean some of them up sometime, but
yeah.
But as long as it's a named crew, I guess they could kind of make themselves a politician if you didn't want to hire, you know, a professional, I guess you could say, an actual politician. And we can try to use real life characters from politics as much as possible, but that won't always happen, I'm sure. But that's right.
Yeah.
Dutch take advantage of medicine, possibly for the last time in a while.
Yeah.
But they do get 2 ships home, so they'll cash in. And I think that's all their ships already. Yeah. Okay. Should be 5, I think. Yeah, so 30 gold. Let's see. I think they're not going to spend any right now. Yeah, they're just going to save all of it. It's going to make a UT for it.
Alright.
Alright, so 30 gold at Dutch home island, and I'm going back down to find the French, who are slowly but surely accumulating. The Jukes is almost to their home island for the first time. Terran as well. And De La Salle is probably going to lap the Terran very quickly here. But, oh well. And the Peak keeps going south. 3 S's. And French hope to launch this coming turn with the resource change. So I'm done. And let's see what the change is. Gonna delete these. And alright, so value roll, resource roll. 2. The lumber skyrockets to 6.
Boing!
Which
Oh,
is
dang!
that's what the Dutch have on their home island, so they're so rich.
Oh, the English, too.
Oh, nice. Oh, that'll
But,
be good for the English.
Yeah, well, the Dutch and the English can only get one of them at a time,
Yeah,
unless
of
they've got
course.
some already stockpiled.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dutch have some, not a lot. And then duration is going to be for 7 turns, so kind of average.
Alright, so lumber, textiles crashed hard, metals crashed hard, too.
Yeah,
Food, medicine, and luxuries are all pretty decent.
yeah.
Alright, well. That's not bad.
Wow.
Oh, the English might start doing better now.
Yeah. Yeah, medicine's still worth 4, so that's pretty good. But yeah, lumber. Nice. Oh, the French have some thing.
Stuff cashed up. Or saved up, I should say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the French... Yeah, La Belle had a couple lumber unloaded when they first found Guadeloupe. Alright. And that island produces luxuries, which are worth 5. Wow. Alright, cool. Yeah, it looks like everybody's gonna do pretty well here. The Spanish
Yes,
maybe not quite as much, but...
They should be
else.
fine.
Yeah, they will be.
They'll just make longer trips.
Yeah.
And or invest in gold bonus people, one of the two.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you're
All
good
right,
to go.
so English.
We're on turn 50 or 51. Let me just make sure here.
Yeah, I can only go for like another half hour or so, because I've got a few other things I need to do.
Yeah, I can't go too much longer either, so
yeah.
It's all good.
Alright.
Great.
Cumberland. We're doing something useful.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Who's this guy?
We've completed 50 turns, so this is turn 51. So we've crossed that milestone.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright. We promise we'll come back for this explorer guy. In the meantime, you can live it up with the luxuries. Which, yeah, those are pretty good right now.
Yeah.
And the Hound. Just short. Oh well. Alright, generate 1 lumber for them. And the Spanish. Okay, hang on a second. Maybe better. Just short. That's annoying. Oh well. Okay, let's see. Alright, the Leander's gonna come home first. And the Morning Star, which is a big boat. And doesn't have an explorer on it. Who cares? Morning Star is gonna start heading west. Okay. Let's see, there's that, and generate 1. Still, no. Okay. Time for a little cashing in. Conversion. Okay, so 4s are worth 3. Alright, 3s are worth 2. this thwarts the plans of the Spanish, at least for a little bit.
Yeah.
Time to save. And/or go. Yeah, and/or get some gold bonus people. Either way, you gotta save a little bit first.
Yep.
Alright, they are done.
Cool. Alright. Dutch. Populous at 10. And SAT, nope. Oops. That's weird. Sometimes I don't even really click on a ship and then it like yanks it around on the map for some reason.
Yeah. It's like you go to select it and it like moves a little bit. It's like, it's frustrating.
Yeah. Or sometimes it like throws it like L or more.
Yeah.
Alright, the Pura sails out for the first time. And the Galleass is going to change it up a little bit, go south, or at least southeast. Whoops. Yeah, just now it moved it like a tiny bit, so you can hardly detect it.
Yeah. They head back to St. Kitts and Nevis.
Yeah. Luis is going to accompany her. Rittership has 2 masts. And then I get to go due west with the Duifkins. I'll see. Probably not going to hit anything. No. Alright. Down to the French. Whoops. Or the Spanish. Okay. So the French are pretty happy. Oh, I forgot to cash in the Dutch. Wait, whoops. I'll go cash that in. Do you want to stop on this turn, or should we try to do one more? Because I think I'm going to launch with both factions, probably.
I can do one more.
Okay, cool. Let me just see what I got here with the Dutch.
They go on an epic mega launch. All the warships.
Yeah, not yet. They do have 4 lumber though, so that's 24 gold. And they already had 30, so they have 54. Let's see. I gotta decide what to get though. I think it might launch next turn actually. Yeah. I might hire some people too, I don't know yet. So I'll have to figure that out. And that's one thing, once you leave tonight, I might finish my faction turns in terms of launching after. Because I might have to do some like research to finish the turns.
Alright.
Try to find an able politician potentially to head the faction. Hopefully.
someone who's not massively incompetent.
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading recently about one of the Spanish monarchs from the 1600s.
Oh dear.
And one of them was like really messed up. But anyway, all right. So the French are going to cash in. They unlike the Dutch, they will launch this turn.
The
They
Dutch.
might get an upgrade too. All right. So lumber is worth 6 and luxuries are 5. So that's perfect. So that's what the French have. All right. So 3, 4 times 5 is 20. And then the 2 lumber, so they have 32 gold, which they're going to spend. I think they're going to spend 20 gold, get their shipyard to level 2, and I think they'll spend 10 gold to get a tavern.
Nice. They can get generic crew to get the some helmsman.
Yeah. And then they'll have 2 gold left over. Alright, that was easy. Alright, I'm done. Six turns left until the next change. So final turn of the session, I guess.
Yep, I suppose. Let's see. Ambush. Cumberland is slowly getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Hound. Don't worry, bud. We'll come back. Probably. Oh. Dang it. Let me just make sure I didn't... Yeah, double. Okay, there it is. Hound's not... 4, yeah. There I go. Load some resources. Okay. Arca docks home. These guys all dock home as well. Large influx of stuff. Alright, hang on. I'm going to bring it down this way. Alright. Not having an explorer is not smart. So... Oh wait, actually, hang on. Redock the Morning Star. Let's see. Okay.
That's one thing I like about this game too. It's so endless that like mistakes won't matter as much too, and it's more. It kind of resembles real life, like human error. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I forgot this. I gotta go back to my home island. Like wasted minutes with the ship, but.
And the English not getting off to a hot start doesn't necessarily mean they're going to get steamrolled.
Yeah, not at all. No.
Okay.
Nice.
All that brought home. Let's go convert it and maybe spend some.
Nice.
Okay. So. Did my mix end? Oh, my mix ended. Oh well. We're almost done.
Yeah, I might do that next time.
It's worth 4.
The recording will have 2 things.
I was just having like ambient background music, kind of.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I wasn't like recording or anything. I just had like a Celtic mix going.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the crazy hybrid orchestral battle theme stuff.
I'm not going there yet, but
Yeah, well, yeah, no, absolutely.
it'll happen eventually.
That's a good point, yeah. Maybe do the adventure mix for now and then ramp it up later. Yeah, Dutch are going through some name crew. They've already got 3 in play.
Nice.
3 of their historical explorer type people.
All right, let's see. What do the Spanish have?
I was making a historical game piece, custom crew recently, and it's kind of a weird story. The name is Renato Bellucci. He's born in Louisiana, died in Venezuela. So he was a Venezuelan merchant and privateer. And it's weird because I was going to make him, I think apparently he served under the French at some point. Yeah, flying the French flags, Luce captured Spanish and English ships, blah, blah, blah. So I was going to make him a French crew, but then with the expatriate keyword because he served under the Americans and he was kind of, I don't know, and it literally on Wikipedia it says a privateer who played many roles in the turbulent world of the 19th century Caribbean. But then
Sounds like an understatement.
Yeah, and he was partially famous for being in the War of 1812 and fighting on the American side. So I decided to make him an American crew because he was born in Louisiana and he has the most connections to the Americans. But I almost made him a French crew with expatriate and +1 against non-American game pieces.
Most intriguing.
I know, which would be like really bizarre. Cause, like 3 faction ties in one crew. But anyway.
All right, the Spanish are going to do a wee bit of a launch.
Nice.
Hang on, before I go any further for them. Also, generate 1, 4, and turn it into a 3.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Or at least some of the time.
Sweet. So let's see. Come on, search. All right. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do for the Spanish. Alright, so I'm getting this set up. If you want to do any like last thoughts or something,
Yeah.
or do start things rolling for your guys.
Yeah, I'll start my faction turns, at least the actions. Okay, so the Dutch. Galleass and the Muis go down to St. Kitts and Nevis. The Rittershap gets her final mast up, so she'll be ready to sail out next turn. SAT, nope. Yeah, it's probably like 5 or more turns. He hasn't gotten SAT in a row. Probably more.
Okay, now then, let's see. There was that. Time for some named crew.
Nice. Alright, Willem Jansoon in the Doifkin has sighted land. Oh yeah. So land discovered. He's coming upon like a little mini archipelago. I see Peter Island, Tortola, and St. John.
Nice.
Excited. Discover some new islands for the Dutch. Hasn't landed at any of them yet, but wow, nice. And Dutch are definitely going to spend some gold, but I'll figure that out later. So might not be able to do it like tomorrow. All right. The French are going to do a more basic spending though, and good timing. The Jukes finally gets home at just L speed, unloads some medicine, not spices, which are valuable. Same with the luxuries on the island. So French are in business here. They're going to launch more than one ship.
The Spanish might do that as well, depending upon how much gold they've got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Belle has already caught the Terran on the way back to Guadalupe. And the PK, I think, yep, she reaches Dominica.
Okay. Hang on a moment now. Good. Let me make sure I did my math here correctly, so I'm like not spending gold I don't accidentally have.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, the Jukes has medicine and lumber. So the French actually are going to have more gold than they thought. Yeah, because they got some lumber. 12.
Alright, cool. I didn't do my math wrong. Alrighty then, let's see. Yeah, I think there's enough for one more ship. Alright, almost done with the Spanish.
Nice. Yeah, I'm figuring out what ships the French are going to launch. Only up to 2, so I'm kind of overwhelmed by the options.
Spanish with their level 4 shipyard.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they can make up to 4 at a time. That's really nice.
Yeah, that is.
Huh.
Alright, so we said no fleet type admiral crew until after like 100 turns.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Something
that.
like that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So we're at like the halfway point.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, it might take a while to get this up and running. But it should be worth it. Yeah, might as well swing for broke. Or swing for the fences. Let's get this going. And with that, I have no more gold left for the Spanish.
Nice.
Spent all of it.
Nice. Yeah, French are doing the exact same thing.
Alright. Joining the fleet for the Spanish, we've got the Santa Isabel.
Nice.
With the original Spanish main Bianco and his haulers.
Nice.
With the helmsman. We hired Dominic Freda for the Morning Star. And they've brought in the El Equimista and the San Pedro, each with a helmsman.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's going to be a collective, 5 turns before those 3 ships can move. But the gold bonus should help out a whole lot, especially when if we're bringing in, subpar stuff.
Yeah.
Or stuff that's worth, on a whole, 2 or 3, sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Yeah, I think it's a good place to call it here.
Yeah, absolutely. Whoops. Whoa.
So did you adjust the counter for the resources and whatnot?
No, I still gotta do that for this turn.
I'll do that real quick right here, because
Cool.
you're launching and whatnot.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll just do that real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the French are done launching, but the Dutch I'm gonna do hopefully later tonight and maybe tomorrow at the latest. So.
Alright.
They have more complicated arrangements. The French.
Oh yeah. They have politics.
Yeah, I don't have as many historical customs for the French, and the one ship from Epic Seas I wanted to launch is like a 5-master, so they just got the they just got the Favori and Beaumarine for now. So kind of boring,
Yeah.
but whatever. Still trying to catch up and collect stuff. So whatever.
Yeah, they're pretty close actually to the Spanish.
Yeah,
Looking at Saint Lucia and Martinique and Diamond Rock, if the French ever go that far south again,
yeah, good point.
it's possible they could meet.
Yeah. Oh, I noticed that the English and the Dutch are closer than I realized, like last time.
Oh yeah,
At the end of last session, I think.
they're pretty close.
Yeah.
That could set up some reasonably historically accurate wars.
Yeah. I think the Dutch have a good position on the map, definitely.
Oh yeah, right now they're set.
Yeah. And
Like
they just found like a little mini archipelago to the west too, so they're still on the upswing. Huh.
So have you looked that far west for the Dutch, or are you like trying to play it blind?
Oh, I'm playing it blind. I looked at those because I saw the ship pass Peter Island to the south, so then I looked as far as St. John, but I haven't gone past there for the Dutch one, so I'm just kind of citing what the ship can cite. So Willem Jentsoon can see those three, but not really beyond that. Alright. Yeah, pretty interesting progress.
Yep. Early leaders look to be the Spanish and Dutch.
Yeah, definitely.
No surprises there.
Yeah.
Spain. We're built for gold.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to save the file and get off of here for now.
Alright, I'm probably going to go maybe get something to eat.
Yep,
Start
sounds
making
good.
some dinner.
Uh-huh.
Then I might do some island crafting.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
I've got like saving lag.
Yeah.
It happens to me a lot though, so whatever. Alright. Yeah, I'll finish the recording, so thanks for watching everybody. This was the second session of the Caribbean game. Still the beginnings, the very beginnings, but first city built. Everybody's got a home island now, and can't wait for more development, so stay tuned.